Hello again from the Mouse Gun Guy. Today I want to show you a little revolver that I just only recently learned about. This is a Casull Arms model CA 2000 22 long rifle revolver. Casull is a name that I associate with 454, very powerful handgun round, even more powerful than the 44 Magnum. And so I was surprised to learn that they made small caliber revolver like this. They made other small frame revolvers as well as large firearms and even long guns. So this is a beautifully made gun. It's very high quality. According to a report I read, and I'll put a link below to a couple of different websites that you should check if you want to see pictures of this gun. It was made in 2000 as far as I know. And I think that's hence the CA is just Casull 2000 the year. According to one of the articles, Dick Casull wanted to make a better quality gun than many of the old Velo dog type guns that were available back around the turn of the 20th century. So he said they were junk. I wouldn't go that far. They were purpose made. Velo dogs were made to ward off dog attacks by cyclists. So cyclists could defend themselves. They didn't have to be real high quality. They were fairly inexpensive, and they were good enough for the purpose for which they were made. And then Sedgley came along and made some more guns. I've reviewed several Sedgley models that were made in as early as 1917, and then on up into the 1920s. And I think this one is really more like the Sedgley than the old Velo dogs. But in any case, it is very good quality. Just take a look here at what's written on it. CA 2000 22 long rifle. The Sedgleys were all 22 short, so this is a long rifle. And then it says Casull Arms, Afton, Wyoming. And here's again Casull Arms Corp, Afton, Wyoming, and their logo. Nothing is written on this side. This gun does have a safety, so that makes it a little bit different. It has the folding trigger, like the Sedgley and the old Velo dogs. It is the double action only, of course. Very stiff trigger pull, which is typical of those firearms. I've got the safety on. Get that off there, okay. So has an internal hammer. You can see the motion of it here, and some nice white grips, perlite grips I think they call them. The trigger is very thick. The machining is really outstanding on here. These flat surfaces, these corners, these edges are almost sharp. See a blade front sight, just a little groove on the top. And of course you have your safety. I believe you have to have the safety engaged before you can remove the cylinder. There is no loading gate here, so you have to remove the cylinder in order to load it. So let me see if I can do that. It's a little bit awkward. Push in the little button here and then pull out, and then the cylinder comes out. So there you'd have to load it, put it back in. And you can see the button here, how it releases this catch. When you push it in, it drops down and releases that little pin. So, and it's, if I can get it back in, get things lined up right. Well, you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I always have a fun time getting guns back together, but this one went back together. Okay, so there we have it. You got your safety here on this side. There's no flutes on the cylinder. Makes it a little bit different. And 5-shot, double action only, and very well made, tiny 22 revolver. This gun came in a very nice box, a presentation. It looked like a presentation case. The outside looks like a hardbound book, and on the spine it would have the serial number that corresponded to the gun inside. This one is serial number 000800. So really 800 is the serial number, and as far as I know, only 900 were made. And I suspect they were all made in the year 2000. This one also came with a very nice Casull Arms holster made specifically for this gun. And it looks like an inside the pocket kind of holster. If anyone would be so inclined to carry one in your pocket, I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to, you had a very nice holster made just for that purpose. So that's the Casull Arms CA 2000 22 long rifle revolver.